guys, thanks for tuning in back to another video. And if you can remember, Stacy here, I hosted her previously on my channel where she was talking about how she moved to Germany as an au pair. So today I wanted her to shed some more light on the whole au pair topic, because I have been getting questions from you guys, even from people who come to me in private, like via Instagram, asking me about the au pair program. But I just felt like, nah, I'm not the very best person to answer these questions, because yes, I might have au pair experience, because I also applied for au pair to Spain some years back, which never went through, but she was successful with the program. And I'm sure maybe some of you are wondering, what is au pair? So what is au pair in the first place?
Au pair is just a cultural exchange whereby you move from your country to another country where they don't speak your language, for culture exchange, like you take care of their kids and to learn their language.
So who exactly can apply for this au pair program? Because I have a sister who was watching your channel, and she thought, oh, maybe this is also a path that she could use. But I realized that maybe there could be some limitations. So who are the people that actually the program is applicable for?
Au pair program is open for everyone all over the world. Yeah.
Are there no restrictions with age or whatever?
No, there are no restrictions, because au pair programs differ, yeah, from country
here in
to
Germany.
country.
Let's now say somebody is trying to come as an au pair in Germany. There are no age restrictions, like anyone even 50 years old can apply?
In Germany, someone can apply for an au pair between the age of 18 to 26. But then I always say in my YouTube channel, you don't have to be specific, like you want to come to Germany. Just know that in your head that you want to come to Germany. Apply other countries, because you can be 30 and you want to be an au pair. And we have countries that they take au pairs with even 30. So you can go to those other countries in Europe, and then after you finish your au pair program, you apply for other programs in Germany, and it will be easier for you to move from Schengen country, to move from that au pair European country to Germany to do other programs. Yeah, so
maybe if
au pair is open from the age of 18 to 30 years. That is in Schengen countries.
Okay.
Yeah, 26 countries in Europe.
So let's say, can you be specific with at least maybe 3 countries where they allow people to apply for au pair even at the age of 30?
Yeah, we have Denmark, we have Netherlands, we have Ireland, we have Finland, we have Austria is until 29 years now. It was until 27, but now it's until 29 years. We have Spain, we have France.
Really?
Yeah, until the age of 30.
To me, that is new information, because I thought that the restriction applies to everyone until the age of 26. And after the age of 26, then you don't qualify anymore. So yeah, guys, then if you are at the age of maybe, if you are lower than 30 and you're still thinking about au pair, then you still have the chance to apply in all other countries. But now, let's say that somebody meets the age requirements. What other requirements are they supposed to meet for them to qualify for this program?
You need to have a passport, and you need to have A1 German language. And remember, if your dream is coming to Germany, you should be open. You should not just stick there that you want just to come to Germany. We have host families, German host families living in Spain, France, all over the 26 countries, yeah? So you should apply. If you have a German language certificate, you should not be restricted to search for host families only in Germany. So you should search for host families within these safe countries, which are Schengen countries, 26 countries, yeah? And then you can now, after your program, you can switch to come to Germany, because in Germany, of course, it's a land of opportunities. You can do something else after your au pair program.
Okay, so you have mentioned age, you have mentioned a passport, which is obvious for somebody who of course needs to
A1 German language.
A1 German language. So basically, let's say, would this A1 apply to language skills or language proficiency in also these other countries like A1 in Spanish and A1 in France?
Yes.
So at least the minimum basic level you're supposed to have it.
A1 German language. If you don't want to come to Germany, but if your dream is to come to Germany, I said you should apply to these 26 countries in Europe. They are safe countries. They are Schengen countries. And if you go to France, you have a one language certificate in French, and you go to France, they don't have a lot of opportunities for young people.
Okay.
So you just switch to Germany. So the advice that I can give to people is to learn German, because it's a career language, unlike French. Because if you learn maybe French or Spanish, they don't have au pair visa, they give student visa, but they are going to issue student visa, because I have some au pairs who have come here, 17 of them, now 18 now, and 2 are in Spain, and they were not issued with au pair visa. They were given student visa, but they were doing au pair. So after they finish their program in Spain, they are allowed to prolong it, but
by studying or by what?
Yeah, by studying, but that is stressful. So if you learn German and you search for German host families living in other countries, you can now switch from that country to Germany, where you will not be stressed to pay school fees or to search for a job
and all that.
yeah because Germany
are more
in Germany
available.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what other question I may have. So let's say now you meet all the requirements, you have your passport, you are of the right age, you have studied the language, you have at least the language certificate. So how do you go about the application process? You mentioned something about finding a host family. Like, how does somebody go about finding a host family?
Wow, that's a big topic, and I would urge people to just visit Stacy Kenya. That's my YouTube channel, to come and see, because I've explained so much, because it is really huge. Because you search a host family. It depends with your hard work. If you are hardworking, you can get a host family even within 3 weeks. That is what happens. So you make number one, you should make good use of your Facebook account. I've explained how you can do that, because it's huge. Maybe we can make another short video for that, how to make
host family.
Yeah, because it's huge. So number one, how to find your host family. You make good use of your Facebook group. You join groups, au pairs in Germany, au pairs in France, au pairs in Spain, but make sure that you search your host families in these 26 countries. They are called Schengen countries because they are safe. That is now number one, Facebook. Number two, you use au pair websites like aupair.com. That is where I go to my host family. Au pair world, great au pair, and what else? There was another one. Au pair world, aupair.com, great au pair. Yeah, those are the major ones. Yeah, at least I use them. Yeah, and if you are serious, you're going to get a host family. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that immigration is always like expensive and involves money. So let's say if and most of the people are usually restricted from immigrating to other countries because of financial constraints. So let's say in a nutshell, how much would somebody expect to spend if they are trying to come to maybe Germany or to Europe as an au pair?
Wow, that's a step of faith, let me say, because my grandmother used to tell me, where there's a will, there's a way. It's not about having money in your account. It's the will. Do you really want to do this? Because if it was about money, then I wouldn't be where I am today, and others. Yeah. So it doesn't matter the amount you have or the cost. It is you to take initiative to start learning your German language or any other language. It will cost money, of course. But then you take a step of it, because you can be like an example where you can find a host family and they are willing to pay your transport
to
from Kenya to Germany, or from Kenya, wherever you stay, to their country.
Yeah.
So it's not about the money, it's about the will. unajituma, kwa sababu ukijituma pia unaweza patana na mtu ambaye anaweza support at the long run during your heist.
Your journey.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to
basically
limit yourself. Yeah.
Take the step of faith and just start.
Yeah.
And if I can remember correctly, for you, you said you even started learning on your own before you could even like start spending money to go to school.
Yeah. I started learning in YouTube. There's this channel, the best channel one can learn German. It's Learn German, and she has 1 point something. The channel that has the highest subscribers,
For
Learn German.
language.
Yeah, it has English and German. So I learned with that channel in YouTube, and then I booked for an exam because we have limited German institutions. So to get a chance is very difficult. And so I got a chance, and I did my German in only 3 weeks, and I sat for my exams, and
So the other question that I have, like, you say that this is a cultural exchange program. People come to take care of maybe children. How much, like, what is the remuneration? How much does somebody expect to be paid by offering these services? I mean, they are offering services.
It is a exchange. I give you, you give me. I take care of your children for 4 hours, maximum 6 hours. It depends with the host family. And then you take me to school to learn your language. You pay my German course. Some host families, they don't pay 100%. Some host families, they pay 100%, and then they will take care of your stay, like your basic needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like pocket money or something like that, or a salary or something?
Yeah, there's pocket money, and it differs from country to country. Yeah.
So let's say, for instance, you have experience in Germany. Like what roughly, you don't have to be exact, but roughly
of
what
course
does somebody...
I have to be exact because it is what it is, even on the websites. So in Germany they get like 280, but that money is enough because you're not paying rent, you're not paying anything, you're not buying food, so that money is enough for you. But they have like the money has increased now. I think they have gone to 300 and something.
Oh really?
Yeah, but when last year, because I was an au pair, it's another year already, 2023.
Yes.
So it's last year but one. Yes, last year but one, when I was an au pair, I was like receiving 280.
280.
Yeah, but
and you say that
it was
in
enough.
general it is not bad because you don't have so much expenses.
Yeah, because the host families, like, they even pay for my salon, and salon is like 300.
Wow.
Yeah, they would even take me to salon, African salon.
So it actually basically depends on the
how
kind
you
of
stay,
family that you find.
how you connect with the host families.
They
but
can
they are
be
wonderful.
generous or not.
Yeah, they can be generous, but they are always generous. Let me say, they don't show the other inner them, because they need you and you need them. So it's give me, I give you. So I can say they are, afterwards you come, like when I finished my au pair, I thought I will be like in an environment like Germany is like that. After I will be meeting people who are jovial, who are like,
because
giving, because
like,
I had love. Yeah, because I was surrounded by love during my au pair program. Then when I finished my program, coming out, I was like, is this the Germany that I have been living?
People were a lot meaner than what you were experiencing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I'm quite surprised, like your or I can say that your experience was wonderful. I don't understand, because I'm in this community where I see people trying to leave their host families. Like they came, maybe somebody is 2 weeks old, somebody is 1 month old, 3 months old, and they're trying to find another family. Like how come?
That happens. Yeah. That happens. I changed as well my host family, but it was because of Corona. Like there was lockdown, and then they were home, so they did not need like
not like you fell out.
No.
Okay.
So they helped me to search for volunteer program, and I continued like staying with them. Yeah. So the thing is, there are bad times, and you can find. I don't think there is an au pair who will move from their country to come and mess up, because it's not easy to find a host family, and each and every au pair have their own dreams. and they just come and they just fell out with the family. So there's always a reason. I can't give like a specific reason,
Because
but we
you don't
have
know
we
people's
have people
experiences.
who treat others bad.
People are people.
Yeah,
Not
people
everyone
are
has a
people.
good heart.
Not everybody, like there are people who don't follow the contract. Maybe they don't give you an off day.
I
So what
guess-
do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, they use you.
So I guess I just asked this question to manage people's expectations.
Yeah.
Because people in various parts of life have different experiences. So it is possible that you come and the family that you connected with that brought you to Europe turns out to be not what
not
you
what you
expected.
expected. Yeah.
But in short, what I learned from you and from maybe a few others that I've had, it's possible to change to another family. But how many times can you do that?
You can change au pair host family anytime, and the host family, if you are not good, remember that your main goal to come to Europe to this family, let me say, was to take care of their children. You're not coming like a house girl or house help, because au pair program is open for both men and women. So you did not come to be a cleaner. So if they don't follow this contract, of course the au pair is going to have problem. Yeah. If they don't follow contract. Yeah. Again, if the au pair is not following the contract as well, because maybe you're not keeping time. I remember I used to have a problem with that with my host family. Yeah, because of time. Yeah.
Time. In what aspect?
Yeah, like I remember my first week, I would have problem like waking up. We have planned I should be in class by 8. Okay, it was not working hours because I used to go to classes from 8 to 12, and then I have 1 hour break, and then from 2 I'll start working with the babies. And so she will drop me. And so when I wake up, I will wake up maybe late, and she'll be like, Stacey, you're supposed to be up early. So I won't be waking you up again. Okay, she won't tire, she won't complain, but I would feel bad I'm not keeping time. So I worked on myself, and that is again a misunderstanding. Those are things that they can make people fail out, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So just as we were talking, I remembered this situation, and I saw like the reason why somebody wanted to change their host family is because they were looking for an au pair host family, and this person found a family in France, but an African family in France, and these people sponsored the person to come, and there was a contract, of course, that was drawn, but instead you can imagine this lady came to France, and then there's no kid, she's not taking care of the kids, she's not allowed to attend language school, she is actually working 12 hours or more in the family business.
No, that's not.
She has not learned the language.
Yeah.
It's 4 months.
Yeah.
She has not gotten the chance. Only the A1 that she came with, that she doesn't even have the chance to practice because she's working in a family business of an African shop that is actually attracting people that are actually speaking another language she doesn't even understand.
Yeah.
And you can imagine it can also happen.
Yeah.
It can also happen, but this lady actually went through this experience and she wanted to leave. And we are not even allowing her. And the worst thing is, she wasn't even you know how like
registered. Yeah. You should supposed to be registered immediately you arrive. But yeah, those are like, there are so many things that can lead to falling out from and if you're lazy, if you're not following like instructions, you know, from the host mama, you're supposed to be part, an au pair is part of the family. You are not like treated like a worker. So if the host family is not taking you like part of the family, then you will always like, there'll be a problem. And if you cannot fit as part of the family as an au pair, again, is a problem. So there's always a crash. I used to have like not problem, but what is it called?
Clash.
Yeah, we used to have misunderstanding with my host family, but it has never reached to that point. Even we argue or we have, no, it was like, Stacey, please wake up. Can you please try to wake up early in the morning? I was like, yeah, I will. I promise I will try. But it was not. It was not about working, because it was my free time. So she was just willing to drop me to school. But the first 1 week, and it was in Kenya. You know, coming from Kenya, you don't know how to keep time. So the first 1 week, I had issue. I would set my alarm, but I won't keep time. But from then I didn't have any other problem. It is not something that when you see a host family, you are falling out, there's a very big problem. Either they didn't follow the contract or the au pair is not a perfect match, because we have such. Maybe they are not good with children. Maybe they just wrote, they described what they are not, because you need to have a heart to work with children. Yeah. Taking care of children is not easy. Staying with a child for 6 hours.
They can
My
drive you
God.
crazy, and some of them are not raised well.
They
are not raised to respect. They are not beaten. They are not shouted at. They are not what.
Yeah.
You have to be really patient, and if you can't,
Yeah.
and sometimes damu haziingiani, like you don't. The kids just don't like you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So you see, that can happen as well.
Guys, yes. So that was it from Stacy and I, and of course Stacy is also a YouTuber. Do not forget, you can learn so much more about programs in Germany, especially the au pair. She's the au pair guru. I'm not saying she's the au pair guru, but sometimes she's the au pair guru. I'm saying she's the au pair guru.
I am actually.
So you can check out her channel, Stacy Kenya, to learn more information. You can also follow her on Instagram. You can also DM her on Instagram. Stacy Kenya, everywhere. Stacy Kenya. If you just search on Instagram Stacy Kenya, you should be able to find her even on YouTube. And if you have any further questions, if you have, you see, she has, I think, mentored a couple of youths,
18 people now,
who have successfully managed to immigrate to Germany as an au pair. So yes, she's a guru. I don't know how many people have mentored to come to Europe. Not yet, because I'm not a guru anyway, in any particular field. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sure you might still have questions, and feel free to put any questions or comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you liked it, and also don't forget to follow Stacy on her channel at Stacy Kenya. We'll put a link on the description down below. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. We respect your time, and yes, we are outside today, actually touring this city in the outskirts of Düsseldorf called Düsseldorf Nails. So yes, watch out for more videos. We are gonna be of course doing much more content together as time allows, because time is usually the constraint. We all work with different schedules, but yeah, without talking so much,
bye.